Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Life in the Piedmont with Tina. I am in my kitchen today and we are going to be making one of my favorite recipes that just kind of reminds me of my mom and my grandmother. And it is coleslaw, and it's the perfect time of year anyhow for coleslaw. But whenever this is made, I always think of mom and grandma. This is grandma's recipe that was given to my mom, and my mom's given it to me. And I thought, what a great way to remember my grandmother. She's no longer here, but also celebrate my mom for Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day out there to all the moms. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we just thank you for your inspiration, encouragement as we go through changes in our life, raising kids, becoming grandmothers ourselves and moms ourselves. But yeah, so I thought I'd bring you along and just kind of show you how I'm gonna make this coleslaw. I hope that you get inspired by it, and I hope it brings memories to you for whatever reason. And also I encourage you to maybe think about that recipe that mom used to make that you just had to have growing up, and yeah, wanting to make it for Mother's Day.
So before I get into it too much more here, I'm in the process of making the dressing for the coleslaw, just the way Grandma made it and just the way Mom made it, and now I make it. I'm adding a couple of tablespoons of vinegar to what I have in the bowl is mayonnaise and sugar. I'm gonna just stir that up, whisk it together really, really good, and refrigerate it. It's not something that you put on the coleslaw right away. You want to make sure that it is chilled really good before you top it. So about 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes at the most prior to you serving coleslaw, you're going to want to add the dressing and then season it up. The one great thing about this recipe that I loved is that you can add whatever you would like to it, whether that will be carrots, as you see here that I chopped, and cabbage. You can add red cabbage to it. You can even slice up some onions if you want to and add that in. Most important ingredient for me in any of this is pepper. I am a pepper person. I love pepper, so the more pepper makes me happy. And I'm just going to continue to slice up some of the carrots and add them into the coleslaw and get ready to make this for myself for the weekend, and a good time to reflect back on like my mom and my grandmother, who were the two women in my life that truly influenced me and who I am today. And for that, I'm always so ever grateful that I've had those ladies in my life. It's like that they were just a blessing from the Lord, and I'm just ever so thankful for the skills that they have taught me and the woman that I've become because of them. So I'm going to continue to chop, and we're going to talk more about mom in just a few minutes. I hope you're enjoying the video. Mother's Day is coming, as I said, and I find myself reflecting on the countless meals that my mom cooked for our family over the years. She's still with me, and I am so grateful for that and for the examples she set. And I thought it would be fun to make one of my favorite recipes. As I had told you, this was my grandmother's recipe. My mom makes it all the time, and it just brings back so many memories. Even while working full time, my mom always managed to have a healthy home-cooked meal on the table and I knew that it was just the way that she showed love was through food. And that example has shaped so much of who I am today. So just recently I called my mom up and I asked her, I said, "Hey mom, did I have a favorite meal growing up? Something that I was just like, something that I just knew I had to have all the time." And she said, "No, not really." She goes, "You kids usually ate pretty much everything that I made for dinner," which I thought was really a great thing. But here's some of the memories I do recall of my mom in the kitchen as she cooked and prepped meals. She used to come home from work and she would make this stuff called risotto, and it was a rice. And I remember her standing over the stove, putting like broth in it and stirring it, and it was always so good. Another memory of mine was her taquitos were absolutely delicious. She would come home from work after a long day and she would put the meat in her pressure cooker, and I remember watching the thing jiggle back and forth, and she would turn that meat into this most scrumptious, delicious, tender, juicy meat and turn around and make taquitos with it. And those are just two of the memories that I remember. So again, after I asked her this, and I had told you, she went silent on the phone, and it was at that moment that I realized the meals were more than just food. They were her way of showing up for us every single day. Whether I had a favorite food or not, the real favorite thing was her presence and her care and her unwavering commitment to our family. So lately, I had been thinking about her coleslaw. The recipe her mom, my grandma, taught her. And now that she's passed it on to me, it is one of those simple, timeless dishes that feels like home. I still love it when she makes it, especially when we all get together. And this summer, as she and my dad make their way back to the East Coast, I am already looking forward to a bowl of that coleslaw. Made by her hands and seasoned with love. And full of memory. So Mom, here's to you, and I thank you for all you've done and have shown me over the years. I love you and I am thankful for you. Happy Mother's Day.